there. It is Rocky, and I have a super quick video for you today. We are doing a haul, and you guys are so familiar with this brand, you're probably sick of it. I actually had one of my friend's husbands let me know that he does watch my channel, which is surprising because I talk about fashion and most guys kind of, their eyes roll to the back of their heads when you start talking about fashion, right? He shared with me, he's like, hey, you know, I watch your channel, and before I started watching your channel, I had no idea what Shein was. And so I told him, I said, hey, it's like the Alibaba of fashion. It's super fast fashion, but if you wanted to invest in something, you need to look at this company. So as you heard, today's haul is Shein, and I want to go ahead and share with you some of the pieces that I got. You know, I think I always tell you guys that Shein for me is where I take my most risks because it doesn't cost very much, and I feel like if I don't like it, I don't feel like I've lost very much, and I just donate it, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and get right into it. The very first thing that I have here is a very trendy top. As I'm looking at it here, it looks pretty big, much bigger than I expected, but it's one of those muscle tees with the shoulder pads in it. I'm sure you've seen a lot of the it girls wearing it, you know, influencers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, all wearing this muscle tee with the padding. There are so many brands that sell it. There was an original company that was selling it fairly expensive, and so then you had a whole bunch of other companies making dupes. Shein is probably the first company to make a dupe of anything you see on the runway. So if you ever see a fashion show and you're like, ooh, I'd love that, just wait. Shein will have your back and you can try it out. If you love it and you want a more quality version, go get the real thing, but Shein lets you test drive it. So this is one of those things. It's a muscle tee top. I love muscle tees. I always have loved them. So this one I thought, you know, I could rock it in a whole bunch of ways, like with a skirt, with jeans, with khaki shorts, all the different things that you would normally wear a t-shirt with. But the fact that it has the shoulder pads and kind of squares off your body, it elevates the look a bit, you know, kind of, you know, makes a t-shirt a little glamorous. So anyway, this was one of the things. I wish I knew how much I spent on it, but it obviously was not much because it is Shein. So on to the next. Next item was something that I realized that I didn't really have in my wardrobe, and this one is a black ball skirt. It's supposed to be, but it doesn't seem to have as much volume as I expected, which is probably good because I have enough butt and hips to make this voluminous on its own. So I'm actually, now that I'm thinking about it, pretty happy that it doesn't have like what do you call that underneath? Like it has tulle or anything underneath to make it puffier. So this one has a sort of a sheer polka dot overlayer, and then underneath sort of this actually is smoother than I thought. I thought it was more like a taffeta type of lining, but it's very satiny actually, so it's very soft. And then the waistband here is all elastic, so which is great because then I don't have to fuss with the fact that whether it fit or not, or a belt, or you know, what am I gonna do. So this one will kind of be, to me, adjustable or adjust with my body, so I'm glad about that. And the reason why I noticed that I didn't have a skirt like this is because I am planning to, I have a wedding that I'm supposed to be going to in a couple months, and because it's actually on Halloween day. And because it's on Halloween and in the fall, I figured like the normal things that you would wear to the wedding would be kind of off, right? Like your florals and your pretties, all of those would be kind of off. And I had already decided that I was going to wear sneakers, and happened so they're right here. I planned on wearing these patent leather, you know, very shiny patent leather Pumas to the wedding. So, and I thought, well, what could I wear that, you know, would look good with this? And I was thinking maybe some, you know, palazzo type pants, very wide, loose pants. I'm like, nah, I don't think I want to wear that. Then I was thinking a dress, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to wear that. So I couldn't decide. So what I think I'm going to do is, I decided I wanted to wear a ball skirt. And this is, I think this is supposed to be midi length. We'll see, you know, when I do my cutaway, how long it actually is. Supposed to be midi length. And I'm thinking that I'm going to wear it with, I went to Urban Outfitters not too long ago, and I bought like a crop top that had pearls along the top of it. And I think I'm going to wear this with that and a blazer. I think that's how I'm gonna wear that. And then probably pearl accents or something like that. And of course, these shoes. Originally, I imagined myself wearing this with gold accents, like gold jewelry. I may still do that. If I put on that crop top and I don't like it, we're gonna go opt for another top. It could even be this muscle, who knows, this muscle top. And then I'll laden myself with gold to match the shoes. So we'll see how that works out. And I'm sure by the time, you know, the wedding comes around, I'll share with you what I end up wearing. But that's that. The next thing is, I've never purchased this type of stuff from Shein, so we're going to see how this works out. But this is more of a home kind of a thing. You guys know, you have seen me do the Hello Fresh video. And in that video, you saw me cooking. And you've seen me cooking on other videos before. I always wear an apron. And you may also know that I have an obsession with pugs, the dogs. I showed you when I got a new phone that I had some random pug on my screen. I have random pictures of pugs around my house. It's the weirdest thing, but I don't have a pug. So I get pugs on other things. With that being said, I bought this. It is an apron that says "Have a Sweet Day," and it has a picture of a pug eating a donut. So I thought that was so adorable. And it is, you know, look at that. It's kind of a, what do you call this? Like canvas, burlap. It's a mix between burlap and canvas, because it's like a soft burlap. Is that possible? Soft burlap? But that's what this feels like. This cost, I want to say $2, and it feels like it costs $2, but I'm just using it to keep my clothes clean when I cook, so didn't have to be all that elegant to begin with. And it's kitschy, it's silly, it's cute. $2, what more do you want? The next item is an accessory, and it came looking a little bit weird. I'm not sure I understand it. This is supposed to be a headband, but it came like this. So I'm teetering just by looking at this, how it came. I'm teetering on the fact that, or the concept that this might be genius. Most people don't wear headbands because it hurts. They squeeze your head, or you have a lot of hair, or whatever the thing, you know, hurts behind the ears, or it's too tight for your head because you have a lot of hair, or you have a big ass head. Or you have my problem, the opposite. I have a tiny pea head, so small it's a wonder I can keep a thought in here. And headbands are too big for me, so that I have the opposite problem. So there's too big for me, and sometimes I do have the problem where it hurts me behind the ears. So I think that this one might be genius because you get to mold it to do whatever you want. So look at this. I don't know. Is it genius or is it not genius? I don't know. I think it is. But, how does it stay on your head? Because it is not staying. I don't know how it stays on my head though. It's not staying. Because look, oh wait, it is staying. Yeah. Maybe they've figured it out. They made it adjustable. It doesn't go back behind the ear though. It just kind of stays on your head here up front. But, look at that. Shein, you're a genius. You're a genius. All right, the next two things are absolutely no surprise. You're probably sitting there wondering like, where is it, Rocky? Where is it? We know you bought it, especially from Shein. We know you got some. And yes, indeed, I did get some message tees. I always get message and graphic tees. They have such a cute selection and a price that you can't beat. And the very first one I got is a pink t-shirt that says Mama Bear. I got this because my husband always calls me Mama Bear because I'm so protective of my son. It's like he can't He can't tell my son nothing. And he can't mess with my son. He can't steal his food. He can't do nothing. Because I'm there and he's like, Mama, don't get Mama Bear worked up. Don't get Mama Bear mad. So I thought that this was exactly what I needed, because I am definitely a Mama Bear. And the next one is the reason why I probably can't keep friends. And, you know, a lot of people will be like, oh, I called you and you didn't pick up the phone, or, you know, why don't you ever, you know, reach out to me or stay in touch and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, oh, I'm so busy though, you know, and I'm not lying, but at least I don't feel like I'm lying. But when I really, really take an account of the things that when I really, really look back and take an account of what was keeping me so busy from connecting with my friends, it was actually nothing. Just me being lazy or me being introverted or whatever. And I found a shirt that kind of says it. You know, it says, busy doing nothing. The sun is not letting me be great. But, oh, there it is. Busy doing nothing. And so when I look back over the reasons why I wasn't able to, you know, stay in contact with most people, it's because I was busy doing nothing. I was sitting up, you know, looking at YouTube videos, watching TV, or, you know, sitting out on a deck staring out into space. All of the things, but not really actually busy, but it's just, you know, me time. So I do a lot of being busy doing nothing. I'm gonna be honest. So that's all for the Shein haul. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you were as shocked or as shook as me over this headband. Who knew? Who knew they made things like this? I'm super excited to make this work and wear this. Might even wear this with that skirt and these sneakers to the wedding. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button right there. Don't mind my chip polish, but right there. Share it with your friends. Hit the like button. Leave me a comment down below. Bye.